It was a match made by the gaming gods when Capcom and Marvel joined forces to create one of the best crossover series in the fighting genre of video games. From X-Men vs. Street Fighter to Marvel vs. Capcom 3, these games filled our minds with a lot of crossover questions. Questions like, who would win between Ryu versus Cyclops, Wolverine versus Akuma, Zangief versus Hulk, or even Beast versus Blanka?
Yes, I know, Beast and Blanka were not playable characters in the Marvel and Capcom crossover series. However, they did make an appearance.
In Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, you will see Beast and Blanka hanging out near a campfire in a canyon stage.
I bet when you saw that sight, you were asking yourself, who would win in a fight? Well, why don't we entertain this debate? Let's figure out who would win between the intellectual Blue Boy versus the Brazilian Feral Fiend. Both Henry and Jimmy have a few similarities when it comes to their beast-like appearances and attributes.
They both have animal-like physiology with razor-sharp claws and teeth. They also have enhanced physical attributes like strength, speed, and agility.
Now, just because they have similar man-beast traits and attributes does not mean that their combat training and fighting style are the same. With that being said, let's talk about their differences with their combat training and fighting styles, starting with Blanka.
His fighting style could be best described as feral and unpredictable. While being stranded in the Amazon jungle as a child, Jimmy had to learn to survive on his own. Part of his experience includes fighting off predators like jaguars, pumas, maned wolves, anacondas, and even man.
Surviving in the wild gave him the animal instinct to fight, as well as enhanced senses and physical attributes. With his enhanced strength, speed, and agility, Blanka can perform his special attacks,
like the rolling attack, vertical roll, step back roll, and his super attack, the ground shave roll. Finally, Blanka has a unique ability to generate electricity from his body. He gained this ability by consuming large quantities of electric eels.
I'm not sure how that works, but I guess you are what you eat. With his electric ability, he is resistant to other electric attacks, so fighting fire with fire would not be too effective.
Blanka mainly uses this ability defensively. However, he can also use it offensively when he combines it with the ground shave roll attack to execute one of his ultra attacks called the Lightning Cannonball. In addition, he can emit a powerful blast of electricity on the ground or in the air at short range called the Shout of Earth.
Now let's take a look at Beast. His fighting style could be best described as disciplined and acrobatic.
Unlike Blanka, Henry was born with his enhanced physical attributes as well as his ability to be equally dexterous with all four of his ape-like limbs. While being a member of the X-Men, Beast received training from Professor X and his Danger Room. The training at the X-Mansion wasn't just for combat, but also for learning how to master his mutant abilities. In addition to his training with Professor X, he also received combat coaching from Captain America during his time with the Avengers.
So it's pretty clear that Beast has the edge in terms of hand-to-hand combat. However, how would he fare against Blanka's special, super, and ultra attacks?
Blanka weighs in about 216 pounds of mostly muscle. When he's using his rolling attacks, it looks like he's going at a speed of about 15 to 30 miles per hour. A force like that would be like being tackled by a couple of pro football players.
These moves can hurt Beast, but not too much.
Beast on many occasions have been tackled and thrown around by characters like the Hulk and the Juggernaut, and was still able to continue fighting. Also, with Beast's quick reflexes and quick thinking, he can use Blanka's rolling attacks against him, similar to how he used Juggernaut's momentum against him.
Now on to the big question. Can Blanka's electric ability harm Beast?
A shock from Blanka is like being shocked by an electric eel or taser. It sends enough pulse to knock you off your feet or give you some discomfort. However, longer exposure could cause short to long-term paralysis or even death. In the X-Men TV show, Beast got electrocuted by a lethal electric fence and survived. However, he was still badly stunned.
It's safe to assume that if he can survive a shock from a lethal electric fence, a shock from Blanka would have some effect, but not enough to knock him out. Blanka could hold on to Beast long enough to win by electrocution. However, Beast is too resilient to be held. And finally, after being shocked a couple of times, Beast can strategize a way to attack Blanka without being shocked. Blanka may have more attack moves and abilities than Beast, but because of his lack of discipline, he may not be a match for Beast's formal training and genius level intelligence. Therefore, I feel that the odds in favor for victory would go to Beast. So what do you think about my conclusion for this debate? Do you agree with me or disagree with me? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below and any information that I might have missed out, and we're going to discuss and debate about it. And don't forget to check out my previous episodes, one of them including Donatello from the Ninja Turtles versus Billy the Blue Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. All the links of my previous episodes will be in the video description. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to check out the next episode of Crossing Over Fantasy Fight. Take care.